good, everybody? Your boy Gameday here. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. This is my Let's Watch series for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are in the middle of which one is this? This is Turnabout Sisters, episode 3, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish it up this time. I don't want this to be over 3 parts for one chapter. You know what I mean? All right, court is in session. We are talking to Gumshoe. Let's see. It says on the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Let's go ahead and press that. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. You sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Let's see about that. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits of the blood, the hemoglobin globin. I refuse to testify on this matter, sir. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I think you can expect a pleasant bonus in your next paycheck. Oh. Why would they say that, though? Like, he said pleasant. It wasn't unpleasant. I don't know. They made the weird sound like he got messed up behind it. I don't know. Whatever. That was a message. Right. Where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Let's go ahead and press that. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha. Nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Before she died. Let's see. Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time. In books and the movies. This isn't a movie, you fuck. Let's talk about reality, shall we? Back to life. Back to reality. Right? How do you love it? Alright, that's the title song. I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Objection! Stop right there. The witness' opinion in the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Bobbleheads. Shut the fuck up. Order, order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. I'm winning. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. So this was the last thing. Now I had to look at my court record to see attorney badge. Let's see, what's in there? No one ever believed I was the defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Let's see. Time of death is 9 o'clock p.m. Single blunt trauma death was instantaneous. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Fuck. Wait. Close a conversation between the chief and Maya. I don't think I need this yet. I don't remember. Let's see. Broken glass beyond all recognition. Broken beyond all recognition. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry. Found in Miss May's hotel room. Department store receipt with the letter written in blood. So that's the thing about these kind of games, though. If you don't finish the whole thing, you kind of forget what you had. When you come back, everything looks like new. It's all new to you. So it's been a while since I actually popped this in, maybe a week or two. The murder scene. Let's take a look at the murder scene. There's the window. It's a broken glass. There's a plant down, a chair down, and then I guess just the rest of the front of the room, the office. I don't see nothing in there though. Fuck. This is gonna be a minute. Before she died. I still think this is it because she said something about the killer dying. Or before she died, she wrote the victim's name and thought she died. Something in here. I was looking at this. I kind of remember some of this, so let's see. So this says that she died like basically instantaneously. Or whatever. Let's use that. Okay, good. No strikes against Gameday. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want to clarify I want you to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Mia Fey wrote this note. That she's accusing the defendant Maya Fey. Was it Maya or Maya? I don't know. Mia. All these fucking M names get on my nerves because I always say them differently every time. Every time I do a video, I actually say the names differently. So sorry if I'm confusing anybody. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, now is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else would have? No. You have it backwards, pal. You should call it pal, right? Backwards. The victim is the only person who absolutely cannot have written it. The report from your department, Detective Gumshoe. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But nobody. You're way out of this one, Detective. That's right, bobble bobble. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? I believe it was the day of the murder, right? Pretty sure it was the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. Oh, right. The prosecution's point being, the autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Wow, really? What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. What the fuck? At your request? Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. Or Maya. That is all. I see. Oh. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you have something up your sleeve. Well, Mr. Wright. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say to me? Yeah, you're a bitch. You're a sham, Edgeworth. I'm gonna use that one. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense is refraining from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence is in the report is undeniable. Your Honor, I will submit the report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court's record. Well, Your Honor, evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Yes. Bow down. Let's see. Darn, this isn't good. And oh yeah, I'm not like great at reading, as you guys know, so that's why I stutter and all that shit. I'm not the top of my class. I never wanted to read. I hate reading, so I hope you guys do appreciate this. That at least deserves a like. Especially if you watch it this far and if you're new to the series, because this is the first one. Alright, the prosecution would like to call its next witness. Damn, now I'm just stuttering fucked up, like, because I know I just mentioned that I couldn't talk too well or read too well. Or I'm not the best reader. Whatever. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. What's your last name, June? Or your middle name's... Alright, let's see. Ooh la la. pinkies on the stage, baby. Let's see. Witness, your name, please. April May. Did you guys see that? At your service, wink. And she got a skirt on? Heard them. I didn't know she had a skirt on. Ordered. An introduction should be not required by an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wonton winking. Wonton. I think I know what he was saying. Yes, Your Honor. This isn't good. She already captured the heart of every man in this court. Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred. Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee-hee. I don't want to say tee-hee, man. Fuck. I'm not gonna say that shit anymore. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the fake law offices. That's right, big boy. Damn it. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Here we go. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman like dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Too many sexies, man. Getting laid out. Not in a good fashion. I see. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. How could she see that from the window, though? She did that wonton wink thing again. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkable, solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia's Faye's understudy, were you not? You know, you must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding teeny faults in perfect good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I will. Of course I will. I gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have to have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Let's get it. I was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window. Let's go ahead and ask her why she was looking out the window. Why'd you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why'd you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sorta, you know... You see her tongue? I had a feeling. Looking like a little mouse. Well, looking like a little kitten. She's so smitten. Let's see. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can get with this run. Surely you must have had a reason to look out the window at that time of night. Of course. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. The whole crowd's on her, man. On her side. That poor girl. Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What'd you see next? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The woman with the long hair? That was Mia Fey. Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your if that's your thing. Look at this hater. Your thing. And the person attacking her, the one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting up in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. The testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... Huh. You saw nothing. You're lying? Oh man, did I just put myself in the spot? I can't back out. I can't say she saw nothing. What if I say she's lying? Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay. If you really witnessed my client Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Alright, I guess I picked the right one. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. Good point. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed like that the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And she did, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all those trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing please omit nothing in your testimony. There we go. Look at her face. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be good girl. I promise. Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, almost had her. See, I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran to the right. She ran to the right, alright? The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statue clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? No, I'm not saying that word. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Come on, let's get this girl off the stage. I did see everything. So, you saw me then, too. Of course. I remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky? The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. I was a bad girl. I'm sorry. Why do I talk like this? Very well, continue. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Let's go ahead and press that. Isn't that right? As in your right, as you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife with again? Right. It's my right hand. Right. Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what she was wearing. See, she didn't know. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. Sigh. I just told her all that shit, now she's repeating me. What happened next? And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? That That clock, kind of statue clock, the thinker. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't you look sour, Mr. Lawyer. Can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. So something to do with that clock. Let's see. Let's go ahead and look at the clock. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's normally a clock. And how would she know it's a clock? Let's go ahead and just press it. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you? Naughty, Mr. Lawyer. You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing just by looking at it. Another person in a much same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a plot? This witness saw the murderer with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Nah, fuck that shit. But the questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. That's right, you think about it. Think about it. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew. That was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So what happens now? Why am I trying to talk with the female? I don't know why I do these things. Let's see. What happens now? What happens now is that you answer my question. How do you know it's a clock? Bitch. What? That's because I heard it. Oh my god. There we go with the lies. Yeah, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law office of Fay and Company. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room. The lawyer office fake law where the murder weapon took place are very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Hell no. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard the clock go off in the next door building. You have proof that she could not. Well, I know that clock wasn't active. I know she took all the mechanics out to put that to hide the details in there. So that's what that's going towards. Amateurs, listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to proceed a test to see if she really could have heard it. Yeah, basically, I said it right. Prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direction bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions, quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? Shit. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. That's what I should have picked. Your Honor, members of the court. Inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. The clock is missing the clockwork. How could you possibly just have a look as soon as you can? Oh, see? Anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing the clockwork. It's quite empty. Lying little bitch. Let's see, Mr. Wright. Would you care to explain to court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. Couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat. Well, Miss May. Tis tis. The fuck are you so happy about? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty, somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. Huh, that's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Pretty sure I'm gonna have to. Well, I know what I'm gonna have to do. Let's see. How impossible, of course. I have proof. That's right. That's right. Well, what? Wasn't you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence proves when the clockwork was removed. Has to be in this. Let's see, what's up? Haven't called in a minute. Yeah, well, actually, there's something I want you. Hold on, again. I see. It may look like a statue as a thinker. I should probably tell you the clock is working right now. And this was the 5th. Okay. Okay, this has to be it. Bam! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, ho ho, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Let's see, we're nearing 27 minutes now. Fuck. Order. Defense cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble, the good detective better remember he's up for an evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Edward. Not. Let's hear the conversation. Cellular phone. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to this sneaker? If you could. I should probably tell you that the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clock was already gone. The clockwork was already gone. In this recording in the morning before the witness arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defendant have any objections, Mr. Wright? Fuck yeah. It's not in no fucking store. But the homie made it. I see the witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please proceed or produce the evidence. It's made by Larry. Simple. The clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made the clock. Only 2 of them exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in the police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Ooh. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh shit. Yeah. Why is there? Ooh, nice. Why is the heart bouncing? Damn, this bitch is evil now. Let's see. What's it to you, porcupine head? The stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Wow. Flip mode's the greatest, right? Whoa. Crazy fucking bitch. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and witness will remain fucking cob. Hard. Oh. Silly me, grunt. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Fuck, I said it again. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Yeah, look at this girl. Look at her. Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew it was a weapon because you held it. It's familiar territory. Just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held the very clock in her hand. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Wiiware, I say. And when you struck the force, when you struck the force of impact, made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. Oh shit, this is the wrong way. Fuck, I picked the wrong one. Tis. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix, right? What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved the thinker was empty. Fuck. I picked the wrong one, so yeah, I'm gonna get fucked up. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor and misguided Mr. Wright. You were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. Fuck, here we go. No way. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel boy. Incidentally, the bell boy corroborates with the witness story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene, rock solid. Mr. Wright, you just made a serious accusation to a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor, that didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how does she know the thinker was a plot? Wait, Your Honor, if I figured it out. There's one other way Miss April may have known about the plot. Obvious way. One way alone. When I have proof. Well, proof, you say. Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a plot? How did she know it was a plot? Oh, here we go. The fucking wiretap. Have a look at this. Oh, that. I found this Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim. Miss Mia Bay's phone. Were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Every time you're gonna say that shit. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have no proof on one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Ooh, trading blow for blow, baby. Here's the proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone. The proof that the victim The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is okay. Do I have to find it? See, it made it look like a thinker statue. It tells you time. It should probably. Yeah, this is it. Present the defense cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen to it once more. Conversation between the defendant and the victim. Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I wanted you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and tells you the time. Miss April May, you used this wiretap to listen to a conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Bam. Am I wrong? Aye. Objection. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness' face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Look. Lar. Witness, answer the fucking question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You're all... You lawyer! What is the bailiff? It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is it? Is that it? Is that it? Uh-oh. Wah! Bitch is crying. Wah! That did it. The court sees the real Miss April May. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Should I pick this one or that one? She won't say it's her, so I'll say why the wiretap. Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? It's a tip. Isn't tapping? What's she trying to say? Tippy tapping or irrelevant? See, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Same bullshit. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Okay, where are we at? We're about 40 minutes almost, 37 minutes into this video. I really don't want it to be an hour. Let's see. While the court was not condone the defense's tone of speech, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At this time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting the room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything else to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. Continue exam. I hate when they play this music right here. This shit's like freaky, scary music. I remember playing this on the DS back then, and it's like I played it in the dark, man. Like, and just hearing this music, like it was up pretty loud too. You see, the defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you sunk quite low enough already. Man, this video is probably longer than I thought. I'm probably gonna have to make another part. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you recognize that Miss May is not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. I don't get how he's making all this bullshit though. Like, why would the court will allow this shit, you know what I mean? This is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Of course we're not going to give up. Alright, I got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I don't know if I can get this shit done. I'm trying to get it done. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Why the hell would you be carrying that shit in here? Yes, sir. T, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of a service. But that tea set looks rather heavy. So, without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Alright, we're gonna fucking stick it to this chick. She's not getting away. I'm the head bellboy. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in the business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss Maya was involved in the murder now, Maya will be finished. All right, we got this. We got this. I'm the head boy. I'm the head bellboy. I don't know why I laugh every time I hear that. The head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in the business for 4 generations. Let's go ahead and press that. What is it exactly you do at the hotel? Why, anything required for me, sir. I check the guests. I check in the guests. I check out the guests. I clean rooms. I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim, Mr. Wright? You will refrain from asking frivolous questions? I believe I received a call at 8 in the morning, or 8 in the evening, from our guest, Miss Maya. Miss Maya. See, so there's too many M's in this fucking game. I'm just gonna call her May. That's it. I'm not gonna say Miss. Let's go ahead and fucking press her. Are you sure it was May? Fuck, I have to say it. Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice, and then I saw them. I mean, I saw them. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes. What then? I remember that shit too. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Now, isn't that kind of funny? She wants something to be brought to her at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock on the dot. Yes, sir. Confirmed that the details, sir. I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching the program on TV and wished to drink after she was finished, sir. 9 o'clock on the murder. 9 o'clock. The time of murder. Let me remember that. 9 o'clock. I brought it to her at precisely the request time, of course. Precisely 9 o'clock then? Precisely, exactly, most definitely, sir. 9 o'clock p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. I like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. See, why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in so very absolutely. Sir, it's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer. Oh, she hugged you. An embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss. Woo, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounded pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tis tis. Finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. Yeah, for me to read this shit. I see. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes. Does the defense have something else to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edward. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay? This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Let's see. Checking in, room service, bed making. Let's see. Room service. Why? What? I don't even know what I should pick. Let's ask him about room service. Tell me again about our room service. Again, sir? Exactly 9 o'clock. I delivered the room service to Miss May at room 303. The guests have requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18. Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for two, you know. Ooh, okay, and we don't skip on the iced tea, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather... Oh, fuck, I pushed it. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was somebody else staying in Miss May's room? There you go. I thought that... I object. That was objectionable. No, bitch. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister then, Mr. Edward, who he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked. Oh shit. You got caught, bitch. You fool. I've done it. I won. Not yet, buddy. Alright, Miss April May checked into the twin room with the man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In this new light, I hope that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edward? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss... Yeah. Who else would... The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. Yep, that's right. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late. I suppose you like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to be looked into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Gas. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for the day of trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Alright, I'm definitely going to save this because it's going to go farther than where I want it to go. September 7th, District Court, Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright. Okay, I guess I'll leave off right there with Maya smiling at the camera. There will be one more part, and I don't care if the shit is over and out. One more part for this chapter done. So be on the lookout for that. I think you guys are coming through. I was getting a little tired right here. I don't know if you can tell. All this reading over and over. I don't know, whatever. I guess I wasn't really in the mood to do this video today, but I just feel like I haven't done anything for it for a while. So once again, thank you guys for coming through. Please stay tuned. Please sub to me. Please hit the like button. Please follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Until next time, it's game day, baby. Stay gaming, my friends.